Be kind and appreciate Toastmaster Asim Javed.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Let me take you back in time when I was 15 years old. I had just completed my grade 10 exams and was waiting for the results. By the way, I was a shining star and the topper in the school. One day I went to a barber shop, a nearby barber shop, and the barber, who was a friend and a neighbor, started talking about his son. And then, knowing my background, the academic background, requested, Asim, if you have time, can you please teach my son, my 5-year-old son, who hates teachers and who hates to go to school, who hates schools, and I hope that you will impress him, and maybe he shines like you one day. By that time, I knew little about teaching, that it's an art rather than a science subject. So I said yes, and the very next day, Asif was with me. A sharp guy with the sparkling eyes and a sharp nose like Toastmaster Abdul Latif. So I started the conversation, and that also ended right away. So I said, son, what's your name and what do you want to become? My name is Asif, and I want to become a barber. And he meant it. I'll tell you why. Then the class started, and I realized that in the start he was taking some interest, but after some time I was sure that he was interested in everything minus studies. I used the ways I had, persuasion, reasoning, and then the philosophy to 5-year-old child. But nothing worked. Then I resorted to the conventional ways that I had been subject to when I was of the same age, of the angry gestures, scolding, and mild punishment as well. But this later part worked against the whole thing, and he ran away. His father came to me and told me that my son is telling me, I don't want to go to this guy. He's so harsh. So, a shining star and the topper of the school had failed. Fast forward, years passed, I completed my qualification and entered the corporate world. And promotion after promotion, I became the manager. And then as a manager, when I was supervising a team, I received the same comments as a feedback from my team, that this guy is so harsh, that he handles us mechanically, not humanly, and that he doesn't appreciate. So, I realized that I made the same mistake again and again. I focused on the outcomes. I focused on the results, not the relationships, on the controls, not the connections. And I was missing the most important ingredients of the leadership, that is kindness and appreciation. And unfortunately, we are not taught these subjects in our academia. So, I decided to change myself. It wasn't an easy process. I made deliberate and active efforts to empathize, to listen more, and to lead by heart, not by the head, just head. And I swear it worked. And the results were amazing. Stronger teams, better relationships, and happier outcomes. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, whenever you are in a position of influence, just remember that kindness and appreciation are not just the strategies, they are the ways of being. When you start appreciating people, they will start loving to work with you. Be kind and appreciate. Because in the end, people may forget what you said. They may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you.